Where is it? Ah! This is my emergency roll of toilet roll, because I might need it today. Our destination that morning was a mountain called Slieve Doyle, right in the middle of the Mourne Mountains. And I was going there with Stephen, Hanna and David Doyle. Both photographers, David as a hobby and Stephen is a full-time wedding and landscape photographer. We started out from Car Park. Car Park began walking up the trail, the saddle between Slieve, Loch Shanna and Cairn Mountain. And at the top of the stile you get your first view of Doyle. Up and into the Mournes. David has actually come as Stephen's stunt double. The weather was massively variable that day. It was fast winds predicted up to 50-70 mile-an-hour gusts on the peaks, with clouds, very cloudy sky moving fast, but every now and then the sun would break out and race across the landscape. There's the light and it's going to be here for probably a matter of seconds, bringing out the forms, bathing it in that golden light that's a holy grail of landscape photography. I'm using the Sony A7 Mark III with the Tamron 2870 f2.8. Top of Slieve Loch Shanna, we then descended down a steep climb into a boggy, mysterious area. Well, before we can get out to the top of Mount Doom, we have to make it through the Swamp of Sadness. Deep crevices and these rising tuffets of peaty grass around the sides. It's a good place if you want to stop and duck down sheltered out of the wind. Got a flump. Woo! Doyle is not a tall mountain, but on the approach it rises up above you like a little proud pimple. Up here is absolutely incredible. For the wind. And as you approach it, it gets steeper and steeper and rockier until you're scrambling over those rocks, coming up over the edge to the top. The wind at the top was genuinely insane. Anything not tied down would have pretty much just blown off the mountain and disappeared off into the Mournes. sun, in a last hurrah, broke forth underneath the cloud, and the sky lit up like fire. The clouds bathed in hues of oranges, yellows, reds, and purples. It was exactly what we'd been hoping for. And on that day, on top of that little 645 meter mountain, we struck gold.
Thoughts? Successful trip?
Instant sunlight, yes, and the clouds were just all lit up.
Epic.
Epic.
Got a little bit of nice light just before the rain or the hail came in, so yeah. Apart from the wind.
Just gonna get in behind this rock here in case you couldn't hear me. There. Oh, there was a moment there where we thought the sun had gone, the sky just went, the light was gone, and then we noticed this glow on the horizon, and then the whole sky just lit up like fire. Definitely well worth it. Successful trip. Yeah, the trick, the landscape photography. Yeah, you need to have a camera that can take a decent photograph. Yeah, you need to know how to edit it, but to be honest, most of the work, and I actually don't need that great a camera. I took a couple of shots with the GoPro, which processed looked like this, which isn't half bad, and a couple with my phone as well. So yeah, you don't really need a great camera. All you really need is to be in the right place at the right time and have enough patience to wait long enough for the magic to happen with the light. Alright, that's it for me. We're probably going to stay here for another 15-20 minutes, probably until it's almost completely dark, at which point we'll put the head torches on and get back to the car and get home. I'm going to put the camera away because I just want to be able to relax and enjoy taking a few photographs before we head back to the car. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.